previously.
Hello, Joanne. I'm doing a one-woman performance at my friend's Christmas variety night.
I never thought you'd perform again. Hopefully this time it won't be so humiliating.
Gran's decided to drop out.
That software problem at the hotel that gave Gary and Sheila an alibi, we'll probably want to take a second look.
I can associate who can create a code which will make that glitch look real.
Sonia's actually organised a surprise vow renewal. No, Angie can't know.
What? Nana's on her way here now.
Yeah, and I told her she could come to the variety show too.
Everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
He can't die, Jared. He can't die. He's my favourite.
Only because you got the hots for
Oh,
him.
yes, I've got the hots for him. Can we watch another one, please?
Well, Steph's going to be back with Nell in half an hour, and we do actually have to get ready for the show. Well, we can't be late. I am emceeing it, and Dipi's only just forgiven me for the whole audition debacle.
I know.
And besides, you can't very well give Dipi the livability money if you don't see the whole show.
I know.
Oh, good. There is something else that we could do in half an hour, though.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
Something that Olaf Sorensen is very good at.
Olaf, yeah.
After all, our phones are off. There is a blizzard outside. We might as well make the most of the opportunity, if you catch my snowdrift.
Yeah, I believe I do, yeah. Yeah.
Son's not answering.
Totally either.
I don't get why Uncle Toady didn't just tell Nana he's back with Sonia.
Well, he was going to. He's just been putting it off.
Yeah, and you know what Nan's like.
Well, maybe it's a good thing he's getting it over and done with then.
Yeah, the problem is this Christmas party is not just a Christmas party. It's Sonia's surprising Toady with a vow renewal ceremony.
So like another wedding?
Yep, kind of like that, yeah.
Yeah, so when Nana gets here and goes nuts, you know...
It's going to put a bit of a damper on things.
What's going on?
Oh, I'll type it on my phone.
I'm going to nick over there. Hopefully one of them's home.
Oh, I'm going to come with you, then we can all talk strategy on how best to handle Angie.
Okay.
Oh, it's only us.
Oh, hi, Sheila. Did you come to drop off your script?
Sorry?
Didn't you get my text message? Shane's had this idea to put the scripts on a tablet so that Kirsty can follow along, kind of like subtitles.
Yeah, Kirsch's hearing hasn't improved. It's a real blow, so we had to do something for her.
Oh.
You can email it through. I'll just need it within the hour.
Yeah, otherwise Kirsty won't be able to follow, and I really don't want that to happen.
No, of course not.
She's really excited, and she's particularly excited about your act. I've told her it's a real girl power thing.
Well, I'd better get onto it then.
Yeah, great. Well, we've got to go next door and pop over there for a little bit, but we'll see you when we get back.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
So does this mean that you're not dropping out?
Well, I can't really let little Kirsty down, can I?
I don't know what you're so worried about. I'm the one that could end up in trouble.
Oh, yes, and the hotel will share in your bad publicity.
Oh, it is fine. My guy's top rate. He's covered my trace completely.
Are you sure?
Just because you think Twitter is something you pigeons do doesn't mean we're all Luddites.
You know what, here I was thinking that now that Courtney's gone, you would have moved past this pettiness.
I just hired a lawyer to get your satanic brother out of prison. What, was that petty?
Nick only needed a lawyer because you put him there in the first place.
Oh, you know what? If we're going to split hairs...
Oh.
How are we still letting him get to us?
Because he's a button pusher extraordinary.
Yeah, but he hasn't got anything on us anymore. We can ignore him.
Yeah, easier said than done.
Yeah, I get that, but if we don't do something, all the petty name-calling and the game playing, it's just going to go on and on.
Come on, guys, we know you're in there. We can hear you talking in funny voices.
Yeah, and normally we wouldn't interrupt, but this is an emergency.
Oh, no.
Right, you cut her off at the pass and take her inside. I'm going to stay here and let them know. Go.
Oh, you got here quick. You must have had a good run.
Well, like a lucky run. That new bypass, roadworks all the way.
Mind you, nobody's doing anything about it. They're all standing around, scratching their backsides and waiting for their Christmas bonus.
Why don't you come in for a cuppa? You know, you need to rest up before tonight. Did Ashley tell you about that?
Yes, she did, yeah. What's Dipi doing over at Sonia's place? Oh, don't tell me she's still talking to her. Not after all the pain she put our Jared through.
I don't know, Mum. Could be about anything. Come inside.
Dipi! What's going on?
Angie! Oh, it's so nice to see you.
All right. What's with all the banging we're here?
Jared Vincenzo Rebecchi, what on earth are you doing fraternising with that woman?
We are so sorry.
Yeah, we tried to warn you.
Yeah, we just weren't fast enough.
If you need someone to blame, blame me. I'm the one who told Nana about the Christmas party. But who knows? I mean, maybe you'll be all right. I mean, it's Christmas, right? Isn't that when people are supposed to be loving and forgiving and stuff?
You are a fool to take that woman back, Toadie, a fool.
Mum, please.
And what? I'm not supposed to say anything, despite all the pain she caused you?
I caused her pain too. I'm not the innocent victim here.
Well, if we were going to make a pie chart of who did what to who, she'd have a whole circle and you'd have a tiny little slither.
But we are not going to point score, Mum. The point is that we both did something wrong. We both acknowledged it and we have both worked through it. Isn't that what's important for Nell?
It'll all work out for the best. We'll have the Christmas party and the vow renewal at...
Wait, how do you know about the vow renewal?
Mum and Dad told me, and I told Kersha.
How do you know?
Steph told us.
Yeah, only because we were going to Coal Lake and she wanted to make sure we'd stay.
Well, look, now that Angie's in town, there is just no way that the vow renewal is happening. And I'm not even sure that I want to have a party anyway.
No! You cannot let Angie ruin your plans. It's too important.
Well, if it's so wonderful being back with Sonia, why didn't you tell me you'd already done it?
Because I knew you'd carry on like a pork chop. But you're not. You're worse than that. You're like the full roast, crackling and all.
Excuse me. I am your mother.
Yeah.
And I am Nell's grandmother. And I have a right to know these things.
All right. Fine. I should have told you. But you're here now, so I'm telling it to you straight. I love Sonia more than anything. So if you can't accept that, you should just hop back in your car and fang it back to Colac. The choice is yours.
Hey, have you heard the good news? Gran's decided to be in the variety show after all.
Oh, I never knew she wasn't. I thought she was too busy.
Oh no, that was an excuse. The truth is Joanne Schwartz got to her.
Who's Joanne Schwartz?
Sheila's high school bully.
Oh, what, Sheila had it bullied?
I know, can you imagine? She must be terrified.
The point is, this is a big deal for Gran, so it would mean a lot if you guys were there. You know, I'm really excited for Christmas now that you guys are coming to Frankston.
The Cannings do Chrissy like no one else.
Well, you just make sure you're home by the evening, because the Kennedys do a pretty good Christmas too. Oh, and then we've got to do the family Skype thing to Holly and Isabel.
Why?
Because it's what we do.
Oh, but Izzy does your head in.
Okay, guys, well, I'll see you tonight.
Okay, see ya.
Yeah. Still no engagement ring, eh? I thought Gary would have soldiered it on by now. Hey, wait. Yeah, I need to talk business.
Fine. What is it?
Well, the body corporate has approved my penthouse renovations.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and also the Eclipse apartments are no longer your concern. Well, I've organised for a real estate agency to manage them now.
Why?
Because I think there's better use of your time. Anyway, one of us will have to liaise with them, make sure there's a smooth transition.
Fine, I'll do it tomorrow.
No, today would be better. I've already organised an appointment. But you know, if you can't do it...
Paul, you can't go springing meetings on... No, it's fine. Just leave it with me.
Only in New York.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Christmas Talent Show.
Like the Empire State, you gotta be great when you get your shot. Where can you find that magic? Only in New York. Only in New York.
kicks Rebecca! Not only a talented producer, but a talented performer as
You know,
well.
I'm very disappointed in you.
Why? Everyone else seemed to like it.
No, I'm talking about Toadie and Sonia getting back together and you not telling me.
Look, Angie, it really wasn't my place.
Whatever. Now, all we have to do is convince Toadie he's making a big mistake. I mean, we both know it'll never work out.
All right, I'll get some new material. But before I do, it is time to welcome to the stage our next act, a rising star here as someone that I discovered personally through a very grueling audition process. It's the one, it's the only Sheila Canning.
You know...
Who is that?
It's Joanne Schwartz.
Not too sure what that was about, but as they say in the business, the show must go on. So that means it's time to welcome to the stage our next performer.
Sheila, what are you doing? I can't do it. I can't do it, Susan. Joanne Schwartz is sitting up the back and she's laughing at me, just like she did at high school. I would walk into class and she would be sitting in the back row, surrounded by all our friends, and they'd all be laughing at me.
You can't think about that.
Well, it's impossible not to.
Now, you listen to me. You dropped out of high school because of that woman, and you've regretted it ever since. You can't let that happen again. I'm serious, Sheila. If you don't stand up to Joanne Schwartz now, then you never will.
Gran, what happened?
I can't believe the height of that woman.
Look, I'm so sorry. This is my fault. I shouldn't have pushed you.
Don't worry about it. I'll take you home, Mum. Forget about it.
What do you say?
Yeah, he's ace. He looks so happy. I wish I could really hear the music. I guess it means I'll never play guitar again.
Yes, you will.
Oh,
so much.
That's amazing. Oh, Jonathan, what an amazing way to finish the show. Thank you very much. It is not the end of the evening. We do have a light supper here tonight.
Wait. Sheila's ready. She's going to perform.
Oh. All right, I guess we'll hold off on that supper and welcome back to the stage for the second time this evening, ladies and gentlemen, Sheila Canning.
Thank you. You know, as I've got older, I've got better at speaking my mind. Because believe it or not, when I was younger, there were times, you know, back in the last millennium, where watching a live stream meant you were sitting next to a creek.
Boom!
Yeah, well, back then, I was quite scared to speak up. And that's why tonight's show is called All the Things I Should Have Said.
Hold it.
And it all started back at Horsham High School, where my very best friend went bad and turned bully.
Yeah, because Toadie would probably argue that Nell's better off with both parents. I mean, normally I agree with that, but...
Okay, enough. I can't take this anymore.
Well...
No talking. Just listen. You're wrong about this.
Oh, come on.
No, look, Angie, I've done their star charts. They're meant to be together.
Oh, what, so the next time Sonia drops a bundle and runs off?
If you doubt Sonia's commitment, then you should know that at this Christmas party, she's organised a surprise vow renewal for Toadie.
Vow renewal?
Yeah. And you weren't even meant to be invited because we'd all knew you'd ruin it. Which makes me wonder, what else won't you be invited to? Toadie's 40th, Callum's 21st? And what if Toadie and Sonia have another baby?
I can't miss anything. I'm the nana.
Yes, But if you can't accept Sonia, you're the one who's missing out.
That's when I should have said, this is Horsham, mate, not Hamburg. Put away that wiener. I'm Sheila Canning. Thank you all so much. I'm here all week.
I told you, she is brilliant. Well, our show is officially over and supper is officially here. Thank you all for coming this evening, and thanks to Dipi for organising a fantastic night of entertainment.
That was a classic.
It's not bad. I'm not sure it can compete with the hospital wing.
Oh, gosh, shush up. You were absolutely brilliant.
Oh,
But how
thanks,
was
Susie.
Joanne's form? I mean, disappearing after you did your bit about her.
I know, but I didn't see that happen. I wish she'd stuck around, because I've got a few things I'd like to say straight to her face.
Oh, no, she hasn't left yet. I saw her go into the bathroom. She just hasn't come out.
Oh. Okay. Couldn't stick around to see my success, huh? Oh.
You were right about me. I'm a horrible, horrible person and I hate myself for it.
Really? Then why be like that?
Because I've always been jealous of you.
Oh, you're pretending just to save face in front of everybody.
You were so popular at school. You were funny and smart. Everybody liked you. I just wanted a bit of it.
Well, you got more than a bit of it. You got everything.
I didn't get everything. You got Frank. The minute he learned how you felt about him, he dropped me like a hot potato. And there you are up on stage with all your friends and family cheering you on. You've got it all, Sheila, not me.
Well, that's very big of you to admit that, but do you think you could admit now that you were the one who was supposed to get the Daddy Cool tickets? Because that's where it all started.
Oh, all right. I admit it. I was supposed to get the tickets, and I got distracted with my knitting Nancy and forgot all about it.
But that's a kid's toy.
I know. Why do you think I blamed you? I lied and said you were supposed to get the tickets, and you got so upset. Everything got out of hand, and the next thing I knew, we weren't friends anymore.
I can't believe I left school over a knitting Nancy.
You know, if Daddy Cool was still around, I would buy front row tickets right now to make up for it.
Well, I don't know about the rest of the band, but Ross Wilson still does gigs, so maybe you could take me to one of those instead.
You'd do that? With me?
Just leave the knitting Nancy at home, okay?
You should have seen Mum. She's in the crowd, eating out of the palm of her hand. You okay? Hey, look, I know Christmas can be difficult. You really miss Josh.
I always miss Josh.
Hey, I'm glad Sheila's show went well. I'm just exhausted having to deal with Paul. Look, I know, I've been doing what we talked about. Not taking his bait. But not only is it really hard ignoring his sniping, I'm still really angry with him for forcing you to pull away from me. And now there's all this business with the Eclipse Apartments. I'm just sure he's up to something.
Look, I know I've said this a million times, but if the job's chewing you up, pull the pin.
Gary, I didn't quit because of my cancer or because of Courtney's stupidity. I'm not going to quit now.
Yeah, but you know he's not going anywhere. He's not going to change. So if you can't ignore it, what else can you do?
I'll think of something.
What are you doing here?
I don't want to miss Toadie's 40th or Callum's 21st or Nell's next birthday.
What are you going on about?
Me and you and the issues I have with you.
Okay, look, if you've come here to fight, you can actually just leave, because I don't have the time, I don't have the energy for it, Angie.
No, you have to hear me out. If I've got issues with you, it's because you've got the power to break my boy's heart. And when that happens, it breaks my heart too.
Look, you're a fiercely protective mother, Angie, and I get that, okay? But Jared and I made the decision to get back together, and that wasn't made lightly. And it was our decision to make, and you don't get a say in it.
I know that. I understand.
You do.
And to prove it, I want you to go ahead with your vow renewal at the Christmas party.
How did you know about that?
I want to be there to support Toadie and you and not ruin everything.
Really?
Cross my heart.
Well, I mean, you know that this is a surprise for Jared, yeah?
Oh.
So you cannot say anything, all right? Nothing.
You seriously gonna hang out with Joanne and go and see Ross Wilson?
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it?
Man.
But I really feel we can be friends now.
Oh, I knew this was going to be a great Christmas.
Oh, come on, let's get home then. I've got to stuff a turkey.
Yeah. Is Terese joining us?
Or there's something she has to do first.
I'm here to tell you that our working relationship is untenable. Your rudeness, your unfairness, your underhandedness, I can't deal with it anymore.
You're not quitting.
God, no. Worked way too hard for that. No, you're going to find me a new investor, and then you're going to quit.
And why would I?
Because if you don't, I'm going to the police, and I'm going to tell them about your small software issue.
Why ever would you do that?
You've got more to lose than I do. And with your track record, you don't want to go back to jail, do you?
Coming up on Neighbours.
We've been booted out of our apartment.
What? Is Steph around? Oh, Lynn, are you okay?
Well, after everything you went through to get this hotel back, you're gonna let it go without a fight?
What if there was another way to sort this out?
Is this a moment? Because I feel like this is a moment, but I want to be sure.
I hope it is.
Unmissable drama.